Let me ask you something, why do we crave stories about football more than any other sport? Is it the brute force? The strategic mind games? Or maybe it's the way these shows mirror our own lives, our struggles to fit in, our obsession with winning, and the way we cling to hope even when the odds are stacked against us. I think it's all of that. And if you're like me, you've probably binge-watched a football series without even realizing it was teaching you about human nature. Let's dive into 5 shows that didn't just entertain us, they dissected the soul of the game and the people who live by it. Take All-American, for instance. It's not just about a black kid from South LA making it to Beverly Hills. It's about the invisible walls we build around ourselves, right? The show doesn't let you off the hook. It forces you to watch Spencer James juggle his identity, his family, and his new life. What makes this really interesting is how it avoids the trap of making football the main character. Instead, the sport is just the backdrop for the real drama, the tension between privilege and poverty, between loyalty and ambition. I mean, how many of us have felt like we're living 2 lives at once? This show doesn't just tell stories, it holds up a mirror to every person who's ever felt out of place. Then there's Hard Knocks. Oh, how I love that show. It's like watching a reality show where the participants are too exhausted to care about their image. The NFL teams that refused to be on the show. They were scared, weren't they? Scared of their own humanity. Because here's the thing, when you let cameras into the locker room, you're forced to confront the messiness of being human. The grudges, the egos, the quiet moments of vulnerability. It's not just about football, it's about the price of perfection. And the fact that the NFL had to force teams to participate says something profound about how we want to see the truth, even if it's uncomfortable. Now, let's talk about the league. This isn't just a comedy about fantasy football, it's a masterclass in obsession. These characters aren't just playing a game, they're living it. They steal breast milk, make adult films, and throw tantrums over draft picks. But what's fascinating is how it reflects our own irrationality. We all know fantasy football is a ridiculous game, yet we treat it like it's life or death. The show doesn't just mock that, it celebrates it. It's a reminder that sometimes, the things we take seriously are the ones that matter least. And isn't that the best kind of comedy? The kind that makes you laugh while also making you question your own priorities. And then there's Coach. I remember watching that in the 90s, and it felt like a time capsule. Here's a sitcom where the coach is the hero, but he's also flawed. He's not perfect, and neither are his players. It's a reminder that football isn't just about winning, it's about the people who play it. The show's decision to give the team a national championship in season 6? That was genius. It wasn't just a plot twist, it was a metaphor for how we want to believe in underdogs, even when the system is stacked against them. But when the show moved to Monday nights and lost its audience, that's the saddest part. It shows how fragile success can be, even in the world of sports entertainment. Finally, Friday Night Lights. Oh, this one is a masterpiece. It's not just about a high school football team, it's about the entire ecosystem of a town. The racism, the class divides, the pressure to succeed. And yet, it's filled with hope. Michael B. Jordan's performance wasn't just acting, it was a blueprint for how to portray resilience. What this show really suggests is that sports aren't just games, they're the battlegrounds where we fight for our identities. And when the show ended after 5 seasons, it left a void because it made us realize how rare it is to find a story that's both brutally honest and beautifully human. So, what does all this say about us? That we are drawn to stories where the stakes are high, the emotions are raw, and the characters are flawed. These shows don't just entertain, they challenge us to see ourselves in the chaos. And if you're thinking, but I'm not into football, I get it. But isn't that the point? Football is just the lens. The real story is about us, our dreams, our fears, and the way we cling to hope. Now, I want to hear from you. What's the one football show that changed your perspective? Drop it in the comments below.